Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing an unboxing of the latest Abominable Book Club subscription box. This is something that I did a while ago, and I cancelled the subscription just for kind of like money issues, and I've decided to like resubscribe now. Basically it is a book club where you get 2 new books and 1 second-hand book. Usually 2. I think I've always had 2 in the other ones. I think it's 2. And you get like a bookmark and stuff like that. There are 2 different tiers, so you can get the bare bones one, which is what I've got, which just has the books in it, and you get a more expensive one which has got like snacks and teas and stuff like that in. Not that fussed about that myself, so I'll just go for the bare bones one. So I have it here. This has actually come in a very nice bag. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I will keep this bag and put it on display somewhere because that is really cool. So we're going to open this up and see what we've got. Now in the past, the second-hand book 90% of the time is something I've got, but that's kind of my own fault. I do have an absolute shitload of books already, so but the new ones I won't have. So let's open this up. Let's try not to actually rip the bag. Okay, so you can see like the full picture of the bag there. Let's roll it now. So we will have a look at the new stuff first. In fact, we'll take a look at the bookmark first. You'll always get a bookmark, which is that, and it has kind of like a short story on the back of the bookmark. I don't know if you can really read that. If I do it like this, maybe. I don't think it's going to focus on that, but I'm not going to read the whole thing out, but you can probably pause and you might be able to make out that text. So see what we've got. Number 1 is quite a big book with a rather cool cover. Black static, and just says 82-83 on the back. This looks like it might be a magazine actually. I believe it is, yes. It is kind of like a magazine, but like a rather chunky one. So you've got all this stuff in here. So it's got a bunch of short stories by different people, and looks like articles and stuff like that. Yeah, looks like it's mostly fiction. So essentially kind of like a magazine anthology with some nice pictures and illustrations in here as well. Just give like a quick flick through for the camera. You can kind of get the gist of what this is. So there's quite a lot of stuff in that. Quite a lot of stuff. So I'm assuming, like I said, this is issues 82 and 83 of this Black Static magazine. But yeah, it is essentially like a large anthology book, more or less. So that's pretty cool. I'll have to have a look into that and see if I can get like some more issues of that. Yeah, that's interesting. So let's pop that down and see what else we have. So there is got an envelope. No, it's not an envelope. It is a letter, which I'm not going to read out the whole thing. Oh, this is actually about the book that that is in here. So let's take that out. Oh, Eric LaRocca. Everything the Darkness Eats. I have a collection of his short stories. I've not read it, but I wonder if this one is like a novel. It says, an insidious darkness threatens to devastate a rural New England community when occult forces are conjured and bigotry is left unrestrained. After a string of disappearances in a small Connecticut town, a grieving widower with a grim secret is drawn into a dangerous ritual of dark magic by a powerful and mysterious figure. Meanwhile, a member of local law enforcement, tasked with uncovering who is responsible for the disappearances, learns of a current of unbridled hatred simmering beneath the guise of the town's idyllic community. A hatred that will eventually burst and forever change the lives of those who once found peace in the quiet town of Henley's Edge. Yeah, sounds interesting. The other Eric LaRocca book that I have also actually came from Abominable Book Club. So yeah, that's cool. And this letter is like a letter from Eric, basically giving a little bit of background. Thanks for picking up the book. He says it's a very divisive book. I don't know why. It says it's quite violent. So I guess it's kind of like veering into like the extreme horror kind of aspect. But yeah, interesting little addition. So we will... Is that everything? Yeah. So we have the second-hand book, which always comes in these rather nicely presented packages with kind of like your wax seal there. That's pretty cool. So the question is, do I have any scissors on hand to actually open this up? Let me take a look. Here we go, scissors. So there we go. Right, so I'm fully expecting to have this book already. It's usually what happens. I do not have this. I do not have this. Peter James, The House on Cold Hill. And for a second-hand book, this actually looks brand new. This looks like pristine. Well, yeah, this is essentially brand new. I'm not going to read the entire synopsis on the back there, but you can pause that and read that if you want, because that's quite long. But I believe I actually saw a play once based on a Peter James story. I don't entirely remember what it was. It might actually have been this. Because the synopsis on the back does kind of like seem like the play that I watched. When did this come out? So this is from 2015. So yeah, I do believe I watched the play of this. So that's interesting to get the book. Like I said, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that the play was based on. Cool. So that is 3 new editions there from the Abominable Book Club. Like I said, I've reset up the subscription, so I'll be getting one of these a month. That was the August 2023 edition, and if you look further back on my channel, you'll be able to see like previous ones that I've got. Always like some decent stuff in there, and it's well worth getting if you're a fan of like horror stuff like I am. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.